Art, are you excited to see the art museum? There's the Mona Lisa and Starry Night. Come here so we can see Starry Night.
Wow! Look at this amazing art!
Get away from that bench. That's not even art. Come on.
It's modern art, and when I grow up, I'll be a modern artist.
Not his worst career pitch.
I want to thank the Art Museum of Art, especially Seymour's paintings. Now I present to you water!
Macaroni's a genius!
I don't get it.
You know, ever since I was like a little kid and I saw Macaroni in person, he's always been a big inspiration for me. And now when I work on art, I think, what would Macaroni do?
Art's always been creative. I mean, I personally don't think he's very creative, but he sure does. He definitely has unique taste.
Well, I'm still struggling to find an audience though. The Art Museum of Art has rejected me 39 times, which is a record. Thumbtack chair, glass hammer, stone tissue, star chihuahuas. Don't really know what I was thinking with that one. It's air. Voila!
Wow! It makes me feel so warm inside.
Like cookies.
And like blood oozing down my hand.
Kid, you don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. You wanted to see me, Mr. Paintings?
My name is Seymour Paintings, head curator for the Art Museum of Art. Yes, come in. Listen, Mr. Art Estry, your exhibit Air was simply the worst thing I've ever heard of in my life.
But why didn't you just send a rejection letter?
Yes, traditionally we do send rejection letters, but your exhibit was so terrible, I simply needed to shake your hand and laugh about it to your face. Yes, I have heard the phrase hate the scene and love the scener, but I don't love art. I find him rather irritating. Oh, I'm the scener in this case? Yes, I love myself.
One day you're going to regret this.
I don't have regrets, young man, just a severe case of eczema. I find Art irritating because he's just a hack. I mean, I don't like certain people who come up with these ingenuitive ideas, right? Because they're just bad people. But Art, he's one of those bad people. He's also just dumb.
Yeah, I've decided to break in. So there's probably a good chance I'll get arrested, but I mean, like, a bunch of great artists were arrested. Van Gogh, Mozart probably, I mean, that guy who walked across the Twin Towers, definitely, and now, me. Be free, my child. Free.
What do you think you're doing?
How did you find me here?
You're not exactly invisible, you have a whole camera crew with you.
True.
That's sloppy boom work.
Well, I'm putting up my exhibit in your museum, and since it's air, you can't remove it without killing everyone.
I'm okay with that.
What are these?
Macaroni!
What is all of this?
This is my new exhibit. It's air.
Wonderful. I will post this on social media that only famous people can know about.
Thank you so much. You're my idol. You have no idea what this means to me. No idea.
Okay, I'm everybody's idol.
Fine, your dimwit, nincompoop, idiocy exhibit of air can stay.
Wait, really?
If Macaroni likes it, then it must be good for sale.
Got yourself a deal.
Okay, you repulse me. After much deliberation, mostly mine, the Arty for Best Modern Art Exhibition goes to the totally deserving, extremely creative, non-outrageous, tangible, unlike his exhibit, Art Estry. Not how the night was supposed to go.
Will you please sign my autograph?
Sure. There you go.
My name is Seymour Paintings, head curator for the Art Museum of Art. My favorite work of art by Macaroni, I would have to say, is it's a sculpture of a macaroni pasta noodle, and it's made out of decapitated heads. It's a spin on the classic head portrait made of macaroni noodles. He borrowed my guillotine to cut off all the heads. I am from a country on this earth. My mother is Russian and Brazilian, and my father is Swiss and Australian, so I can do this excellent Australian accent. I did, mate. Good day down under. Yeah. I find certain people dislikable, like my mother. When I was a child, I always wanted to be, when I grew up, an escalator operator. It's like an elevator operator, but you operate an escalator. Yeah, I was just roaming the streets of Manhattan looking for good deli meat. Honestly, my life goal is to silence all these children.